Kimberly, Keza. Cooking is something that most people do, or at least try to do. Some do it as a profession, others do it for fun, and others do it simply because they have to do it. For Kimberly, cooking is a passion and a hobby. At only 10 years old, she can prepare both traditional foods and a myriad of different cuisines. Learning to cook is not exactly an easy experience, but we all know it can be extremely rewarding.
I think the salt has settled in. We won't need much. So now let's put them on the heat. But first, we have to put salt, some olive oil, then mix it up. Our water has boiled. Let's turn it off and put has to wait up. I can smell the olive oil already. So let me wrap the chicken.
According to Kimberly, you need to practice every day to be perfect. Start with some standard recipes and always prep first before starting the entire cooking process.
To make it faster, I'll use my hand. Make sure you don't look at it because your eyes will start to tear up. So, let me first check on the chicken. It's for removing them one at a time so they don't stick. You can see
Kimberly has been privileged to win a cooking competition and is forever grateful for the achievement. Her peers revere her, and her coach has so much faith in her.
so good. Now I'm going to grab my chicken. It must be really good. Let me go get some red. I'll put in a cover of Reiko. Let me pick my pasta and
Kimberly cooks with her heart, and that is what makes her such a great cook. Let's meet Kimberly, the future chef.
So tell me, when did you start cooking?
I wasn't so interested in cooking
Yeah.
until our school brought up a challenge during lockdown. So I chose cookery because I love cooking.
Oh.
And I didn't expect what happened.
Eh? Before you knew it?
Yeah. So I cooked. I thought other people would be better than me. But as I was cooking, I did it out of love, and I knew that I was doing it to glorify the Lord.
Oh.
Yes, so before I started, I prayed for the Lord to help me win.
Yeah.
I cooked. When I was done, I waited for the results, and one morning I woke up, my mom had presents, and I didn't know why. She didn't tell me. So when I opened, I found out that I won.
You won the cooking competition.
Yes.
Wow, you know I'm also a good cook. Yeah, but I cook stories, you know? Like stories, you know. So what's the favorite, what meal have you ever made and you fell in love with it by just, preparing it?
I think it was my very first meal. Chicken frigita.
Eh? Chicken what?
Frigita.
Chicken frigita.
Yes.
What is that?
It's basically chicken.
Chicken, uh-huh.
You get your chicken, you season it, then you put it in the oven.
So what makes the food expensive? Is it the name?
I think the looks of it.
Hey.
Someone can tell you like a full bucket of chicken is 50,000. It looks so good, but do you actually know how they make it? It's something very simple you can go and make at home. Less than 50,000.
Like 2,000.
That's too cheap.
Eh.
You obviously need spices. Yeah.
You can get
Unless
from the
you
neighbor's
have.
garden.
Where are you going to find curry powder in the neighbor's garden?
Good question. Jesus is the answer. Because, so what other kind of foods are you passionate about that you really love making?
Sometimes I just be creative with what I have.
Yes. You create your own recipes.
Okay. I think. So I can be at home and I'm bored. I feel like I want to do something.
Yes.
So what I do, I just go into the kitchen and see what's there. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing, but I try to combine them together and it actually makes something. Then it becomes a recipe.
Whoa, that's so nice. And then you write it down and you keep making them.
I don't really write.
Hey. So if you want to have a retake, what do you do? If you want to have the same thing again,
Okay.
you can remember.
To be honest, I just remember what I used to make it, and then it might not be the right order in which I did it the first time, but as long as I used what I used the first time.
You should start writing them, and you never know, in future you shall have Keza's recipe to making chicken frigito. What are the challenges you faced in this newfound occupation as a chef?
Getting burnt.
Getting burnt. I know. Getting burnt.
Yeah, sometimes you can put something in the oil and just a drop can feel like oil has poured all over your hand.
Me, when I was raised up, we used to use firewood. And you'd put in the firewood. But when the fire would go out, you needed to blow. So you go, you blow, the dust comes, the ash.
Yes.
It comes and hits your face. It hits your face. Sometimes it comes with some fire. That's why you see the black spots on my face. You see some of them? Fire burn them. So when you hear musicians saying, fire burn them, they used to do that stuff. That's where it came from. Fire burn them. Used to burn them. Yes. Okay, so what advice do you have for kids out there who want to be chefs like you?
I think cooking comes from your heart, because you have to love what you're doing in order for it to be as you planned. Because you can't just go into the kitchen and say, okay, let's say they've asked you to make something for lunch, and for you don't want. You want to watch TV. So you just go, do everything. When you're done, you serve. That's not how you should do it. It's supposed to come from your heart. You have to love what you're doing in order for it to be.
Set the table.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what, Kimberly?
Yes.
Next time when you visit me, I'm going to prepare for you potato chunky. You know potato chunky? Yeah, you don't know?
Yes.
That is, you get potatoes.
Yes.
You peel them,
Yes.
throw them in cooking oil, they get ready, you eat.
Aren't those chips?
Yes, potato chunky. That's potato chunky. You Google. Yeah. So what message do you have for parents out there who think their children will get burnt in the process of cooking?
I think that comes with learning.
Yes.
Yes. So if you get burnt, don't feel bad and say, I'm never going to cook again because I'll get burnt. You have to learn. The more you practice cooking, the more you discover new ways of not getting burnt.
Absolutely, I do agree with you. Once in the kitchen, you stand the heat. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kimberly Keza. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my YouTube channel. And yes, remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe, yes. And hit the bell to be the first to know when we upload the latest video. Remember as well to share with your friends, relatives, outlaws, in-laws, everybody. And let's be happy together. Happiness is a kidding me diggity. I'll see you when I see you.